We're down to it, Don Lucho. We're entering the home stretch, the final size. Lucho, I'm listening to you.
And there are only 32 seconds left. Just 32 seconds for the four men in front. That's the time Marcellucci, Valls, Maestri, and Versnex have left. That's what they have right now. 6 kilometers, very well positioned. I can see him level with Rose Rocket, very well positioned. Kopecky was also doing a job there. Lucas Kubis moves to the right side. He's coming there. Reinders, Elmar Reinders, they're the ones working for Dylan Groenewegen. They're bringing him in carefully. Look at him. At the front, the group is stretched out. Egan Bernal was over there. There's Egan in this group. He's coming through the middle, towards the back, tossing bottles. They're getting lighter. There he is. Jonathan Milan is now showing up, floating around the 5th or 6th line approximately. I'm also seeing the Groupama riders and the Decathlon team. Sorry, Phyllis Galt's team. I can see Tobias Andresen there. They're getting into position to go for the finish. Let's see, the 1X riders, the Ines Unal guy on the motorcycle tells him to get out. Get out of there, the motorcycle, the motorcycle, the motorcycle, as the other would say. 5 kilometers to the finish line. I'm listening, Kemo, to go with GW, a custom bike made only for winners.
Say. No, just to tell you, Luchito, that if you see Narvaez
looking,
He's behind, so it's easy to...
I see. I don't see him.
He pulled back. He went to the back. So surely there's the message from GW Bicicletas.
These last kilometers are presented by GGW Bicicletas, Colombia's brand.
Well, the measure seems to be successful. For now, there are no crashes, no sudden moves. Now the Movistar team has appeared. They're going to work for the Venezuelan Niurga. Shout out to everyone in Venezuela, to Pana Chuito, to Pana Wolfan Oliveros, and to everyone tuned in. Water bottles are starting to fly. They're shooting out of the pack, coming with a burst of speed at 51 kilometers per hour. Taking off, even the Alpecin riders showed up. Alpecin, they still haven't made their mark in this race. The Giro in Milan. Let's see which one becomes the trend. They've already caught them. No, they still have 26 seconds left. They're definitely going to neutralize today's breakaway. This is as far as they got, folks, with a gap of 29 seconds and just under 4 kilometers to the finish line. The bell rang a while ago. The race time has already been recorded. The stopwatch has stopped. And now what comes next is the show. Show the luxury in the ranks. The Movistar team is communicating right now. They're well positioned. They've taken over the front spots. Let's see the starred flag of Venezuela appear today. But Univer is working hard, and so are the men from, let's see, Averio, I'm watching. The guys from the same team disappeared. Definitely, they took advantage of the 5 kilometers of protection. It was 16 kilometers of protection. Today, Decathlon appears. Be careful, of course. They've got one of the favorites there. Paul Mayer is there, getting into position. 3 kilometers, 100 meters left for the finish. Only 24 seconds. The 4 leading cyclists are still out front, currently led by Matthias Ray Weiss and the Norwegian, who is setting the pace. In the background, you can hear the howling of the wolves, the predators, who are getting closer. Here, nothing is given to anyone for free. You have to fight for it side by side. The groups aren't falling apart. Everyone is staying together. Very well, the top 10 overall disappeared. The top 22, and they dropped way to the back to avoid taking risks. Now we just need Oscar Velasquez to arrive with the musicians from Tribo America. There are 2 kilometers and 400 meters left. Get ready for the sprint with Lucho on the call. Will they be able to hold them off? No. There are still 2 kilometers and 300 meters left. The leaders' men are accelerating. The gladiators appear, the giants. Those who are 1.80 meters tall and above, real poles, real towers, they haven't fallen yet. Among the 4 breakaway riders, Marcellucci, Weiss, Maestri, and Bersines are holding on. The Norwegian rider who's in the middle, tucked in there, they're in there like a sandwich. And let's get things going. Let the musicians get up on stage.
and it's opening. The door is opening up.
Oh. Castanuela. The breakaway riders haven't arrived yet. They're holding on. It's incredible. Maybe they can endure. But the final attack here, the main group, the Movistar riders are starting to take positions. Univer has been doing it for a while. Alpecin wants their share too. Here the gold team doesn't show up. Nor Gal, nor the Austrian, nor the Colombian, Egan Bernal. He's surely at the back. Will these four make it or not? The pack is coming from behind, and we still don't know how the stage will end the stage because the times have already been recorded. And here comes the call. The gold, the silver, the bronze of the Colombian athletes. In this voice, Lucho, I hear you.
See, there's a man who has broken away. There's a man who has broken away. They still have 16 seconds left for these men in the lead. For Martin, Marcellucci, for Baez, Bestri. Let's see. There are 16 seconds left. 700 meters. Will someone dare to do something? Someone jumped out of the peloton. I think I saw a little trek rider there who had broken away. Let's see who it is. The swerving starts to the left, to the right. No, these guys are already exhausted. Nothing to do, and they're dropping back. He starts to move. A man from Movistar is coming out there. I think it's Lorenzo Milesi. Number 85, Milesi moves out. Exactly. He's trying to bring Luis Aular. Ladies and gentlemen, they're going to drown. They're going to drown right at the edge. Incredible. He's going all out. We're over 3 hours and 2 minutes into the race. The small group for the sprinters. They're watching each other. Careful. Here comes Jordi. No, there he is. And also, education brings Jordi Van der Lee, who's there dressed in blue. The sprint is starting among the four. Here comes the sprint. Among the four, will they make it? Here he comes, he beat them, Frederick beat them. This is incredible. The breakaway won. Vernes beat them. He won the stage. Frederick Vernes. One X-Mobility. The Norwegian, this that it contains was put on. They looked at each other, fell asleep, and the gift just landed in his lap. Then came the surprise, and Frederick Vernes won from the breakaway. No one expected this at all.
Gentlemen, no one expected that. And I was telling you, with 5 to go, it was going to be dramatic because they still had 30-something seconds, and they held on and held on and held on. The two guys, Bice and the other one, agreed with each other, and then the Norwegian took advantage of it and won the stage. What an impressive thing. It turned out to be more striking than we expected. And they sprinted among themselves, and the Norwegian cyclist has won. What a thing. But the stage ended at the Climatico. I think the time was 2:50 with the peloton at 51 seconds, more or less what I have noted here. 2:50, and the group at 51 seconds. Let's wait to hear from the organization. Neve, if you already have something.
Yes, I have something here which I'm going to share with you now, and I have it here. The first four, which are Frederic Derbez from Mobility 0318, he says. The rest at the same time, which are second Mirko Maestri, third Martin Marcellucci, and fourth Matthias Bis. That's it for now.
Well, no, and let's see if there's any.
3:18. The time was 2:50.00. That was the time I think is valid, right? But this 3:00.303:18 is the time of the stage.
Total for the race. Total for the race.
Well, exactly.
Let's wait and see. But we've already noted that
It's incredible.
isn't it? It's incredible. The result was good. The guys went out, and no one expected it. Everyone thought they'd catch up, but they couldn't. How far behind was the peloton? They finished 4 or 5 seconds behind, right?
For sure. Let's see if they show us something new now.